Hey, guys. So I get more questions at this time of year about how to manage winter skin than anything else. Um, and I know that this time of year can be tricky. I know that freezing temperatures, when your skin is dry and parched, it's sensitive, um, and it's just, it's really easy to kind of get your skin into a place where it's dry, it's sore, it's sensitive. So to answer some of the questions that I get, and today I'm just going to share some of my tips on how to manage this tricky time of year and really sail through winter months with plump, comfortable skin, because that's what we all want. So the number one complaint, or the number one question I get, is really how do how do we stop, how do we treat parched winter skin exacerbated by freezing temperatures? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is some of what I think are some of the best ingredients for treating dry winter skin. So let's start with plant butters. Plant butters are super gentle, they're emollient, really there's nothing not to like. They're great at repairing the skin barrier. They're comforting on dry, sensitive feeling skin. And they also protect against moisture loss. And two of my favorite include shea butter and mango butter. Shea butter because it's rich, it's penetrating, and it's perfect for winter skin. And mango butter because it has really deeply moisturizing properties. Um, what about plant oils? So my recommendation is look for plant oils that are specifically oleic oil acid rich. So plant oils work for dry and sensitive skin, and oils that are rich in oleic acid are particularly effective for dry skin. So oleic rich oils are richer, they're more moisturizing. They Oleic acid is an omega-9 fatty acid, and it has an affinity with our own sebum. So it's nourishing and it helps maintain softness and flexibility in the skin. And some of my favorite oleic rich oils to look out for are avocado oil. This vibrant, bright green oil is rich in vitamin A and D. It's very nourishing and it's softening. I also like argan oil. It's a fast absorbing oil, sometimes known as a dry oil. And you get all of the essential fatty acids, but less of that greasy feeling you can get with some plant oils. So, what are the best products for winter dry skin? So, the best products really are going to be the ones that suit your skin, and that's going to be different for each of you. So, face oils are really very effective for winter part skin, and I sell more of these to my ladies probably than any of my other moisturizers. They moisturize, they protect. And I'll put a link below. I've got a mini guide on face oils. So I'll post that below. But here's the catch. Face oils are not for everyone. Not everyone likes the idea of an oil. And I would recommend trying a face oil if you haven't done so already. Most of my ladies find them absolutely transformative, adding them to their skincare range. But that said, if an oil just does not appeal, then move on. No one knows their skin better than you. So what about a cream for winter dry skin? So a cream is good for thirsty parched skin. It's exceptionally good in a cold climate. It's gentle, it's rich, and a cream is particularly loved. Certainly, it's my favourite, and lots of my postmenopausal ladies love the texture of a cream. Gentle, rich, non-irritating, and packed full of beautiful plant oils. My own is packed full of olive oil and linseed oil, and it has a rich texture. What about a face balm? So A balm really can be anything you want it to be. Some are rich and unctuous and have more of a heavy texture. Um, my preference is for something a little bit lighter, but which still has effective nourishing properties. Um, this is my intensive balm with marshmallow and frangipani, and it's moisturizing, but it doesn't have that very heavy texture that you can get with a balm, which I personally prefer. It's great for it's good for any. It's particularly good for dry skin, for those pesky dry bits you get, those itchy bits you get. It's also good for when you're if you if you get eczema like myself. Use it on its own, or you can also layer it with your other favorite products. So what about the difference? Which is better, a cream, an oil, or a balm? So they're all going to help, I guess, is the first thing to say. And it really comes down to the ingredients and their affinity with your skin. If your skin is papery and it's dry, which is certainly how my skin feels at this time of year, and it feels comforted by a richer texture, then you're probably going to do better with a cream. If the thought of that rich, slightly heavier texture gives you nightmares, then the chances are you're going to be happy with something that's a little bit lighter. And that might include a face oil. Where a face oil can feel deeply hydrating, it can also feel thinner and a lighter option while still moisturizing deeply. Texture is all about preference. Personally, I prefer that rich, heavier option at this time of year. I love the way it feels on my skin, and I want it to last through the day. But at the end of the day, what really counts is what you like on your skin and the way it makes you feel. And also, don't forget that you can layer products to get the right level of hydration for yourself. So, whether that is made up of a cream and an oil, I mean, coupling both, if you're about to do battle with the elements, is a good move, especially when it really is. We've got freezing temperatures outside. At the end of the day, it is all about personal preference and finding those right ingredients that work with your skin. I hope that that's helpful. If you have a specific question, you can always ping me a note below, or you can reach out to me on social media.